Hey everyone, this is Taz and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make the best tasting chicken nachos that's loaded with lots of toppings. So this is my way of making nachos and it is the best. So first I'll be cooking the chicken seasoned with some spices like paprika and ground cumin. So that will make the chicken taste really delicious, and then I'll top the tortilla chips with cooked chicken, red onions, jalapenos, black beans, salsa, tomatoes, and yes, with generous amount of cheese, and then we'll bake it till the cheese has melted and everything turns crispy. So this is really one of my favorite appetizers. So this is great for any kind of parties or get-togethers. So if you want to replace chicken with ground beef, you can do that. So let's get started and let's make the best tasting chicken nachos. In a bowl, I have taken one chicken breast that's been diced really small. So next, let's season the chicken. I'm adding 1 teaspoon paprika and half teaspoon ground cumin. So I'm not going to season the chicken with a lot of spices. So next, let's add freshly ground black pepper, like a few pinches, and half teaspoon salt, or you can just season the chicken with ground pepper and salt. I've also added paprika and ground cumin. That will give a nice taste and flavor to the chicken. So mix everything well and then keep it aside for like 5 minutes. For cooking the marinated chicken, I'm going to add the chicken to a saucepan, and then I'm going to cover the pan. So this is kept over medium heat. So let's now cover the pan and let it cook for 10 to 15 minutes, and the chicken will cook well. So after like 10 minutes, the water has dried off. So this is how it looks like. So mix everything well, and if there are lumps, break that. And I'm going to cook for 2 more minutes so that the chicken will turn slightly brown. So that's all. This is very easy. You just have to cover the pan so the water from the chicken will ooze out and the chicken will cook in that water. Here is the perfectly cooked chicken. So now let's keep this aside. Let's preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. That's around 215 degrees Celsius. So it will take 10 minutes for the oven to preheat. Now the fun begins. Let's assemble everything into a casserole. So I have taken a deep dish casserole here. To the deep dish, the first layer is going to be tortilla chips. So here I'm going to layer with 2 kinds of tortilla chips, yellow corn and a red. It's up to your preference. You can use just one kind if you prefer. So this is our first layer. Next, let's top the tortilla chips with the cooked chicken. You can add a half of the cooked chicken. Next, adding salsa. So I'm going to add around half cup of salsa over the chicken and tortilla chips. Next topping is black beans. So I'm using canned black bean. I have drained the water and rinsed it under running water. Next, adding a few slices of pickled jalapenos. So this is a must for me. So the jalapenos will give a nice kick and taste to the nachos. Our next topping is going to be black olives. You can use black or green olives. That's like I'm going to add like 1 tablespoon of that. Next, 2 tablespoons of red onions chopped. Even I love the addition of red onions, and 1 handful of chopped tomatoes, 1 handful chopped green onions, and 1 handful chopped cilantro. So next layer is going to be cheese. So I'm going to add cheddar cheese here. So this is triple cheddar. It has the strong and medium and mild variety. So you can add a combination of any kind of cheese. So next we are going to repeat all the toppings. So starting with tortilla chips, and then let's add all the other toppings over this. The top layer has to be cheese, so add generous amount of cheese. So here I'm adding cheddar cheese. So this looks so colorful, so this is perfect. Next, let's place this into the preheated oven. So placing it into the preheated oven on the lower rack. So let's bake this for 10 minutes. So I'm setting the timer to 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, so I'm going to take the chicken nachos out of the oven. This looks perfect. The cheese has melted. Now, if you want the cheese to turn golden in color, you can broil this for a couple of minutes. I'm going to skip that. This is so good. And I've also made avocado salsa to go with this. So this is perfect. Here you have it, guys, the best tasting chicken nachos that's loaded with all kind of goodness. So do give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care, bye.